Ice Cube, yay, partners with the NFL with his contract with Black America. We're going to talk about it, what it means, and what it can do for our community moving forward. After the bumper, stay tuned. What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? My name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Black Boss channel and Victory Formation. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because we upload every single day. Now, Ice Cube has teamed up with Roger Goodell and the NFL with this contract with Black America to get $125 million to Black-owned businesses. Let's take a look at the article put out by Front Office Sports. Shout out to Front Office Sports. It says NFL teaming up with Ice Cube's racial equality initiative. It says the league has spent and allocated $125 million with Black-owned businesses via the contract with Black America Institute. It was formed in 2020 by Ice Cube. The NFL is stepping up its racial equality initiative with the help of Ice Cube. On Thursday, the league announced a new partnership with the rapper actor's contract with Black America Institute, an initiative focused on economic inclusion for minority groups. As a part of the agreement, the NFL has already spent and allocated $125 million with the Black-owned and operated businesses. I'm glad the NFL is stepping up, Ice Cube said. They're the biggest and most powerful and most influential to the other Fortune 500 companies. So we want to get them to lead the charge. Ice Cube founded contract with Black America in 2020 with a longtime business partner Jeff Quizowitz and advisor J. Ron Smith and Chris Pinkerton. The Institute Foundation document was written in the wake of the killing of George Floyd. The initiative, quote, strikes at the heart of racism and presents a blueprint to achieve racial economic justice per its preamble. Recently, the document added a section to address, quote, systemic racism prevalent in much of the sports industry, particularly as it relates to economic leadership, participation in wages. We know the NFL is currently battling a racism lawsuit put out by Brian Flores, one of a former NFL head coach who is now a linebackers coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So a good way for the NFL to kind of clean up its name and kind of get away from the NFL's racist type things is team up with Cube. Now, we know Cube is a pillar in our community. We know Cube wants what is best for the Black community. We know that Cube is going to do right by us. He's done it on too many occasions, including when he came up with the contract of Black America back in 2020, during all the protests, during the COVID, during George Floyd, all of that stuff. Cube came out and said, I want to meet with the Trump administration. I want to meet with the Biden administration. He got a chance to talk to some people from the Trump administration. The Biden administration told him they'd get with him after the election, and they never did. So we understand that Cube has never been one to play politics. Cube is one that wants to do best by his people. Cube is the one that was getting ridiculed and criticized and a Trump supporter and a coon and all kinds of crazy stuff by different Democratic institutions, different liberal institutions, different celebrities, different, SNL did skits about Cube and try to basically call him a coon in so many words. So we know Cube is willing to put his name, to put his, his money, his everything on the line when it comes to doing right by our people. I think partnering with the NFL is twofold. I know the NFL is they're in it because they're trying to get a better name. They're in it because they want to pander towards Black people. That's why they put in racism on the back of their helmets for a little bit. That's why they started singing the Black national anthem at different games, including the Super Bowl. That's why they're trying to get their Black audience back, because they got a black eye and a black scar for the Kaepernick stuff years ago. And then with this Brian Flores, and then with their problem of hiring Black coaches, even though 75-80% of the league is Black, they get a bad rap for that. So now you're starting to see more Black GMs and more executives in the NFL. You're still seeing a lack of Black coaches. There's still only, I think, 3 right now. You got Todd Bowles in Tampa, obviously Mike Tomlin in Pittsburgh. And then Mike McDaniel and with the Dolphins, but he doesn't consider himself black. His daddy's black, but he don't consider himself black. Whatever. So you got like 3. And then as far as minorities, you can add Ron Rivera, the head coach of the Commanders. So they're trying to, they're trying to get right with black people. So one of, some good black people to try to get right with. They already teamed up with Jay-Z. That's why we saw G-Funk Super Bowl halftime. Now they're trying to get with Cube because Cube, has the pulse of the people. Just like Jay-Z has the pulse of our people in a lot of ways. Cube has the pulse of our people in a different kind of way. I think in some people's eyes, in a more authentic kind of way, even more so than Jay-Z at this stage of his life. So it's going to be interesting to watch how this plays out. They said they've already distributed $125 million. I'm curious to who that money went to. I'm curious to who money is going to go to moving forward. The NFL, like I said, is trying to do right, or at least in a sense, trying to do right by our people when they know they make a ton, billions upon billions upon billions of dollars every single year off the labor of black people. So it's only right that you do right by black people. Let's see if it actually happens. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Once again, the NFL has teamed up with Ice Cube in his contract with Black America to give money to black-owned businesses. We'll see what comes of this partnership. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, my name is JeffLightsYJr with the Black Boss channel with Victor Formation. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JLightsy7. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JLightsy7. Hit that thumbs up button on your way out, and I will see you next time. Peace.